Hey guys, more back testing. So I just did um, the best trades on ETH dating back the last 6 weeks. There's 10 trades that really did better, and we're gonna do that on Bitcoin now. I trade both, and they're similar. So I want to do it. So let's do it. So we're looking at trend line breaks. ETH was a little bit cleaner. But I know that there's major liquidations around on the 3 month. I don't know if we'll get there on this. I don't know where the wick's gonna go, but uh, on the 3 month, there's a major liquidation below this June low. It goes as low as 23,500, but somewhere in this range, we want to buy. We've just had a monthly swing failure up here, and really bearish CVD developing, and we have um, um, yeah, those are the main things. So we're looking for a trend line, and what I want to do is anything that looks like a decent daily low, something that looks like a convincing bottom, put a stop market sell underneath that. So that's what we did for ETH. So this would be an example. Like I'm expecting, especially after this sweep here, a liquidation to the downside. So we should rally from here. If we don't, then this can be our move down to the June low. And if I fail, I will just retry with a different entry model. But what we have here is major trend line, and we have bearish CVD, which you can't see on here, and we have break down under SFP. So let's see how it goes. Okay, here we go. Now another way, let's back up right here. Say we wanted some more confirmation. As we're losing this level, this is happening. Well, it's happening too late. Here's another good way to do it, which is closer to the trend line. On this day, our wick came at 3 p.m., 2 p.m. So this would be a little bit better, or not necessarily better, but maybe more realistic. Like the ETH one went first, but we could stop like this and then have our target. And we're also interested in, um, I'm interested in longs from this region. Now every wick's different. I don't know what Binance. I think Binance is a little bit short, but just aiming for this June low. I think the 3 month liquidation takes us to about somewhere in here. We'll do something like this, and then targeting like 27K or something like that. So let's let it play out. Breakdown. Okay. So Binance looked different, where we didn't hit the monthly low. So we wouldn't have gotten filled on this long, which is fine. Maybe on ETH we did. And then we didn't hit our target, so we can exit somewhere over here. But it's quite different depending on the exchange. And most of them hit the monthly low, at least for the ones that go off perps. There's no catching this. I wouldn't expect to catch this on a lower time frame. It's possible. I will mark it on here just because the other exchanges. Um, where we have a 3-month lick. We have a most exchanges, SFP, monthly low, high volume wick, and then we can TP up there. Okay, those are the first 2 trades. Yeah, we would need to get out later, like, as this is reversing, I guess. I don't know how big the wick was on the 1 minute, but okay. So we get these trend line breaks. Let's go ahead and look here. So as this is developing, we're seeing bullish funding. We're seeing bullish CVD divergent. No, we didn't see that. Bullish exchange outflows, and we have a 7-day liquidity forming at 25,550, which also happens to be a part of this wick idea. And then our target maybe up here for now. I don't think we get that far, but we can readjust as price comes in. Okay. There's our fill. Well, if we get a front run and we didn't get out, then what time did this happen? 9 a.m. We should be able to get out sometime in here. I don't have this short here as one of the best setups. So this is also daily SFP. Okay, and then let it run. The next one, as price gets tight here, an ETH fills a 1-hour gap right here. Okay, so this isn't just a daily SFP. When is this happening? Okay, it's happening at maybe by 9 a.m. I'm online. Take it like this with a stop in here. And we're aiming for, on the 1 hour, we get all the way up here, actually, to 28,000. So here we have, what do we have? We have these exchange ideas, bullish exchange flows still. We still have bullish funding, and now we have bullish high time frame CVD divergence, and now we have SFP daily high volume wick. Okay, holding. We might have another stab down. Oh. Okay. TP at this 4-hour fair value gap. Now, I don't like fibs. Yeah, depending on the wick, it's pointless, but here we have just a major liquidation, which is ETH bearish and ETH bearish CBD, perp giga rally. And can try short somewhere in here. We also have, it's also a trendline retest, although I don't think that matters very much. I'm targeting under this low here. 1 hour. I mean, this happens at 9 a.m., so if you're smart, could get in quick. We have this little wick here up to the upside. That could have been a fill, but it's sort of lower time frame. Less interested in it. fair value gaps. I'm not interested, like, this is the gap I'm interested in at 25,000, but just taking these lows for now is what we're interested in doing. Okay, we take those lows. I'm not interested in long here because we're not saying bullish gaps. Yeah, long from there could. Let's back up. This isn't something I had on my list as one of the top 10 trades, but it might be quite good, which is this 1 hour gap targeting right up here. The better trade that we're interested in though is this 26,400, which is a liquidation zone. It's above 3 highs, and we're interested in longs shorting down to 25,000. And then we're also interested in long from 25,000, which happens to be Coinbase's monthly low as well. Okay, text Coinbase monthly low. Okay. Something weird happened here. Okay. We got filled. Almost stopped out, not quite. Okay, there's our TP, and here's our fill as well. We have this one was 1 hour fair value gap, high volume wick, daily sweep. Though we're sitting in that one for a long time, I wouldn't really like it, but yeah. Here we have 4 hour fair value gap respect. We have a daily sweep, first hour daily candle, and we have 7-day HY block liquidation, and we have this major target. So price comes down sideways, held through this. There's another sweep. That could have been a re-entry here, but yeah. Then we have this 25,000 level. Price came down here with 2%. Run the stop wherever. This is the Coinbase monthly low. And then from the monthly low, we're aiming into this gap up here, maybe up here. So we get filled. Important, we need to put our trend lines on this chart. This is the more important trend line though. So we can also, I'm happy to close here at this high, and then this is monthly SFP, monthly sweep of Coinbase low. We have 1 month HY block liquidation. So once we hit that, like just take this high, what we could do, which I like, is just above the new high, like this should be, and then aiming for the trend line. It's not really the best trade, but something like that. Okay, breakout. Pulls back, doesn't really work great. Along in those 1 hour gaps might have worked okay. Okay, so now What I did wrong, it's just my entry was a little bit off, but here we could say short. Um, we're at the EMAs here. Targeting. Well, we never make it all the way down here. This is my target, but we have. This is just a high time frame trend break. And then here we have a rejection at trend line, high time frame bearish CVD during this, ETH weekly SFP. Can use confluence between them. I'm targeting down here, but we're going to end up extending over here. Okay. %. But now, once this is happening, long in this gap is okay. We have a weekly swing failure in the first hour of the week. Weekly SFP. That's all we need to know. Targeting the trend line. And then we can just stop, always stop above the trend line. Pull back, a little volatility, hit, and then having a breakout along right above here for continuation up to whatever this level is. What is that? That's nothing. So there you have it. Those are the best Bitcoin trades. Over the last month. Here also we started to have a bullish CVD. Yeah, I mean that's can't ask for too much more than that. Like a sweep short here, not really a great long here, but yeah, I mean that would have been great, right?